Hey guys, what is up? This is Princaps Gaming back with the second episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, we did some basic things. We ran through the basic status effects, game types, and battle commands we're going to be seeing throughout the game. And in this episode, we're going to be getting through the main, we're starting off with the main storyline progression. But first, I do want to do one thing. And I want to come up into here, Guardia Forest. So let's just kind of come over here, and as you'll see, hopefully, we'll start our first battle of the game. Battling's pretty simple. I'm just going to attack these guys, and they fall with one hit, even at my very low level. And so the reason I'm doing this is I need to pick up a little bit of experience, which is kind of what I need right now. In addition to, I need some money. About 60 gold is what I think I need to be able to purchase an item coming up, so that when we actually start progressing through the dungeons of the game, I just have a little bit higher defense, and that's kind of what I'm going for. So in addition, we'll also get some heal potions and healing items. And so there's one set of enemies to your right there, and if you also come down over to the left, you run into another set of these three mushroom rock things. I don't know what the technical names are. If I probably stopped and didn't spam the A button, I could tell you guys what they are. They are called amanitas. I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to something. If someone knows, please comment in the description. But again, this is the basic beginning of the game. As you look, if you look right now and you check out Chrono's sword, it's kind of like a brownish color. That's because it's made of wood. One of the really cool things about this game is that as you progress and equip your characters with different items, they have different in-game features. Okay, and so what just happened right there is really important. It said Chrono learned Cyclone. If you didn't know what Cyclone is, well, you probably don't. Cyclone is a tech. Basically, it's a spin attack Chrono performs. It costs about 2 MP, and so because I fought those enemies, I gained enough TP, tech points, in order to learn this new move. I'll probably show it off in battle, maybe this episode, if we get far enough. I'm not sure. Anyway, so now that we've done that, HP isn't that important right now. So we're going to go into Lian Square, and we're going to check out this festival. So right now, if you really wanted to, you can do a couple of things. The first is you can buy some items. Come on, Chrono, let's not be annoying. And so you could buy a potion which restores 50 HP, a panacea, which is a cure-all. Is literally what panacea means, coming from the Greek. It'll cure all your status ailments. You have an Athenian water. It's basically this game's version of a Phoenix Down or Revive type item. And then you have shelter, which is basically a tent. So either at a save point in a dungeon or in the world map, you can use it and fully restore your HP and MP. So let me just... I don't know what the LR buttons are, so we'll have to deal with my cursor momentarily. And so they have nothing available there. Give me a second, I'm actually going to look up those commands real. And we're back. Apologize for that. I probably should have checked that out before we started the recording. But I just need to kind of get my bearings. The LR buttons are mainly useful if you're running away in battle. I don't really do that, just because if you noticed in the fight we just did, you'll have some inklings when you run into enemies. It's not random encounters. You should be able to see them coming for the most part. So in addition to that main store down there, you can come up and talk to this guy. And he will sell you either a bronze helm or a padded vest. Now, because they both do the same thing for my defense, I'm going to buy the bronze helm just to equip myself with it, and now I'll use this. You have $386 left, or gold, which is just enough for if you come over here and talk to this man, Melchior the Swordsmith, at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Yeah, sure. And so if you come to this guy, you can either get a bronze blade, which I will purchase just to make sure Chrono's strength's a little bit higher, in addition to a silver sword for 4,000 gold. Its attack's much higher, but I highly doubt you have the money right now to purchase it, unless you're very dedicated to grinding. and he doesn't really sell anything else. And I probably should have equipped right there. So let me just pull up my menu real quick. And let's go over to equipment. And let's change this. Sorry, you guys can't really see this, so it's kind of boring. Sorry. And then, so that's pretty much what you can purchase down here. Now, because we're in the fair, you can do some mini games and such for silver points. And you can spend your silver points in 2 different manners. I'm just going to show you some of the ways to get silver points real quick. Here you can come up to this bell thing, and if you hit it the right moment, I screwed that up. Let me just get, I got this. I'm going to do it. And if you hit it at just the right, nope. I don't understand how I screw this up every time. Screw it. Anyway, so you get 1 silver point from that one, from competing that. Now, if you come over here, talk to this guy. He'll tell you about the race people are currently running. I'll see if I can get the racers on the screen. Yeah, see, that guy's participating in the race and they're running around. If you guess who will win the next race, you get 20 silver points. You can spend some of your silver points here. I don't really feel like showing it off, but you can get like a clone doll of yourself, or even a stray cat if you are dedicated enough to get enough silver points, and then win a corresponding minigame. So if you come up here, we are going to ignore that girl for the moment and come down here up to our left, and up here you will have a robot, and if you defeat him you get 15 points. You can actually defeat him right now. If I was full health, it wouldn't take that much. He's very easy to defeat, so I could defeat him. I just don't really feel like taking the time to do a 2-minute battle with showing absolutely nothing. For silver points, we don't really need right now. They will become very, very crucial later in the game, but right now you don't need to worry about them. And then so, yes, we'll do this. Oof. Well, she should clearly watch where she's going. That's definitely her fault. That one's not on me. That is bullshit. Ouch. Yeah, you ran into me. When you run into people, it tends to hurt, for Christ's sake. And the bell rings. Oh, I'm so sorry. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. No, thanks to your fat ass. Oh, my pendant. I wonder wherever her pendant could be. It's glowing on the screen right now. It's right here. All you gotta do is walk up to it. No, this way. Jesus, do I have to do everything? So you pick up the pendant, and you come back and you give it to her. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. Okay. Yeah. Glad I could be of assistance. May I have it back? Sure. I don't really care for the thing. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to the fair. Awfully boring wandering on alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, sure. Chrono, pulling bitches. Yahoo, this will be fun. Who says Yahoo? I never told you my name, did I? It's, and with this we'll be meeting the 3rd playable character of the game. Her name is Marl. And, the screen's kind of cutting off what her, face looks like, and I apologize for that. So, Marl is actually, hands down, with the exception of Chrono, my favorite character in this game. And I'll probably explain later on why when we actually get to play as her. But for the time being, I'll just let you know she is hands down my favorite character we get to play as. And I will not be changing her name. Nope. Let me hit the enter button. There we go. And so, she will be, it's Marl, and you are, yeah, I'm Chrono. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. So, now that we have Marl, there's a couple things, well, there's one thing I kind of want to show off, but first, this is another we get TP points. If you get in a drinking contest, and the game, the Americanized version, it's soda. In the Japanese game, it's I believe it's alcohol. So drinking contest, step right up, mash the A button as fast as you can. Ready, go. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm smashing the button as fast as I can. Come on, come on, come on. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Ah! Damn it. I'm not good at these silver point games at all. Anyway, so now that I showed that off, you can come up here, and there's some sort of dance thing going on. And if you have Marl with you, or you can just be Chrono, but slightly more entertaining if you have Marl here, if you hit the buttons, you can dance along with the beat, or do certain action commands. like that, and you can dance along. It's semi-entertaining. Yeah, those are pretty much it. So that's pretty much all the things you can do in this fair right now. So if you don't know what to do next, it's not very intuitive. You basically have to walk around until you discover this little girl right here, and you want to talk to her. But before that, it's worth noting you come up to talk to Melchior with the girl, or with Marl, not the girl. Melchior the swordsmith, at your service again. No thanks. By the way, is there any chance you could talk that young lady into selling her pendant to me? Yeah, sure, I'll try. She's nodding her head. No. Oh my, that pendant is... Dear me, I haven't the money to buy a thing like that. Keep it safe. It is a valuable trinket you carry. Well, that's good to know. I mean, clearly it has more than just sentimental value if he finds some value in it. Anyway, so you're going to want to come and talk to this girl right here. This is Leanne Square. Legend has it that people who hear Leanne's bell will live happily ever after. Okay, that's kind of a neat sentiment. I'm having a great time with you, Chrono. And now, I don't know if she's talking or is this the game talking. Luca's device is all set up, you know, just go straight to the back of the square. So that's what we're waiting for, to go try out Luca's new invention. So now we're going to pass under Leanne's bell, and we can finally go here, but Marl wants to get candy. This always just kind of briefly annoyed me because you're supposed to progress with the game, and then you're supposed to wait here. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to wait, or it doesn't... Okay, yeah, you can either wait it out. Well, you have to wait it out. Excuse me, I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. I don't know what this is supposed to accomplish. It just briefly annoys me that I have to postpone my showing of the advanced storyline for this girl to get some candy. Step right on up. Any with the time and courage, our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Well, I highly doubt a hyperdimensional transporter in an era that reminds me of the technological capabilities of the 1700s will be successful. So I will have nothing to do with this. And yeah, you'll be teleported from A to B. That I highly doubt that. It is the master work of his beautiful and brilliant daughter Luca. And so what we're supposed to do is supposed to come up and talk to Luca. Chrono, I was wondering when you show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Yeah, because they're gonna die. Would you be so kind? Hell no. I don't feel like dying. Oh, this will be fun. No, this will not be fun. This is a bad idea. Why would I want to do this? This is just stupid. Just hop up on the left pod. So, I'm pretty sure this is how I die. You come up and stand on the pod here, and the system will activate. Sorry about that. And it'll initiate the energy transfer. And you will magically, through the powers of science, be transported across, and that's kind of cool. So you come down here and talk to Marl. That looks like fun. She wants to try it too. Well, if it worked for me, I don't see any problems going on. Luca, huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? I don't know. I just pull bitches. It's an innate thing I do. Live with it. Deal with it. It's alright, Chrono. Just wait here. Don't run off of me. Yeah, then sure. I mean, if it works for me, it should be fine for you. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Hee hee. Okay, I'll be right back. Sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. It just worked. I highly doubt. Why would it not work a second time? Things always work the second time. Proven fact, by the way. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated, and here we go. Initiating the energy transfer. And the music gets a little bit eerie. I'm not sure what's going on. And why is her boob sparkling? It's kind of weird. What's happening? My pendant, what's going on? And oh no. That does not look good. Something's going horribly wrong. And what the hell? This is just... Now she's in little particles, and I don't know what the particles are doing. I'm pretty sure she just died. Sorry about that brief audio thing I had to fix. Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, so show's over, folks. Move along. I feel like reading that entire text box. And so these people seeing this girl disappear just accept that he said that it worked and move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? Fuck if I know. I mean, you're the ones who just killed her. The way she disappeared. That couldn't have been a telepod. Looked like the telepod to me. I'm pretty sure you just killed her. I've said that a bunch of times because I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it, something else must have caused it all. Or, you know, your 17th century science that's supposed to teleport people. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Well, good for you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. But because that other guy said that necklace was pretty valuable, I'm gonna take that and run. Chrono. Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad. It's the only way the whole leads. We got another choice. Well, here's my question. Let's just hope it opens up again. Well, I don't really want to do this. Well, it's worth a shot. The pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. System activated, and so now we're going off to go save the girl for no reason. She'll be fine. Boost the power output, and fine. We'll be Chrono. We'll save the day, saving the motherfucking day since always. Roger. And so now they've recreated it, and the portal opens, and we turn to magic pieces, and then we fly off. Good luck, Chrono. I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong. And now we're going to this weird hyperdimensional place. Still have no clue what's going on. I always thought this little animation sequence right here was pretty cool. It looks pretty. It just looks cool. And so we'll end up here. I don't know where this is per se, but it seems to be an area we haven't explored before. And so if you look, well, on the bottom of the screen, there's a mini map that appears. And if you see me walking around randomly backtracing, it's because I'm trying to complete the mini map because I get a little bit OCD about these type things. But first, let me take out these blue imps. And if you notice, my sword has changed color because now I got a bronze sword instead of a wood sword. So I always thought that was kind of neat. Let me just take out these imps. Oh, you know what? I should show off Cyclone. I'll wait for the appropriate time and show you that off to you. So what you just saw right there was a critical hit. And the critical hit, especially with sword slashes like Chrono performs. Chrono's level increased. Sweet. Get a level upgrade. So with what happens when you critical hit with sword slashes, it does a double hit, and for any other weapon, it'll just exaggerate the animation. So what you're meant to do is supposed to come up here, walk across this bridge, while you run into these birds, who will drop off some more blue imps. These imps are really not that hard to fight. Take that one out. I'm waiting for something a little bit close to each other just so I can show off Cyclone. Yeah. 4 XP, 2 TP. So we're getting a little bit low on health here, but I'm not too worried just because I did pick up that helm. Also, if you come over here, there should be a potion, which restores 50 HP, is always useful. And if you come over here, there is a power glove. Power glove's an equipable item. So let me just pull up the equipment screen right now. So you have accessories that do different things. And so headband, I'm going to switch to the power glove. It's going to boost my attack by 3, my strength by 2, which is much better than just a +1 speed boost. Also, if you look to the right of Chrono's name, or just above Chrono's name, to the right of his appearance, you see a symbol. That is a symbol for light, and it shows his elemental affinity. So, like, eventually what text he'll be able to use will be of the light element. So now we have equipped that. Let's come down here, and I'm pretty sure right now I can show off Cyclone, the first tech of the game. Yeah, because these enemies are close enough spaced that I can go to Tex and Cyclone and hit all 3 of them with a spin attack. This Cyclone attack's as OP as it's really OP in the beginning of games because you can take out multiple items, all for just 2 MP. And so we get a little more TP, some more gold, and some potion. And then so we will then come out here, and we will be in... who knows where. So, yeah, if you pause, if you look at the bottom left hand of the screen momentarily, it'll show up the time, but we don't know what date this is, or even where we are. But it does look a lot like Guardia, where we just were. So, let's go to this. Let's go to, not to the residence, but to the Truce Inn first. And let's just talk to people. Where are you? Yeah, it's a good question. You're some sort of simpleton, even a half-witch know this land for Guardia. So this is Guardia, but why does it look different? Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray you do that much? No, I did not. Truly, you're a wayfarer then. I suppose you might not know if that's the case. Then why do you assume that? You're just being a dick. But that's what weird what he said, because if you remember what our mom said earlier, I forget if it was her mom, that the fair was supposed to represent the defeating of the Fiend Lord's armies, and we're fighting the Fiend Lord right now? That's kind of weird. Fair, have you gone mad? This is no time for mirth and mummery. Okay, random dude talking weird. Oh, praise be, they found Queen Leon wandering up in the canyon. She'd been missing for so long, I feared the worst. She'd be back at the castle by now getting some much-needed rest. Okay. That's good to know. I think our all hearts are a little bit more at ease now. When Queen Leon disappeared, it was all the king could think of. He thought the Fiend Lord's army's doing. He thought it was the Fiend Lord. The Fiend Lord's doing. That's kind of weird grammar. And dispatched soldiers to the four corners of the realm to find her. But she's been found, and that's all that matters. So let's talk to this guy. You're an outsider too? My name's Toma. I'm an explorer, and if you can spare 10 gold to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. Yeah, sure. I'll buy him a drink. Another mug. Well, you just got here. I don't know why you say another. Cheers, friend. Well, then a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood. But there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Leon in the canyon? It seems my suspicions were misplaced. So, yeah, it's just rest here. You can come to an inn and you can heal yourself. So, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Actually, first, I do want to show off one little thing. You can't see it, but I kind of raised my finger in, like a exemplary manner to point this out, not realizing you guys can't see that. If you go to this box, weird smiley face thing right there, and click on it, it says, this box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. So you cannot open these items at all until much, and I mean like 80% of the way through the game. And this game's a pretty long game, so it's very easy to forget about these things. If they're important, I'll be coming back for them. If they're not, screw them. So that's it for this episode, guys. We traveled through some interdimensional time portal thingy, who knows what it was, to go save that girl who we know nothing about. Fantastic reason to go on a quest. And so we also learned that they found a missing queen, and we're still in the realm of Guardia. So in the next episode, we'll be advancing the storyline a little bit more, and we'll probably be going up through that castle over there. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I'm having lots of fun doing this, much more so than with past videos. I know I'm having a lot of good time. If you think that you had a lot of fun just kind of watching this video, please let me know. Like it. Spam that like button. Feel free to let me know in the comments how you think I'm doing, good or bad. Any comments or special items you think that I might be able to find or might miss. If you really want to, and please do subscribe. We're gonna have more content coming out shortly. If you really thought I was a great favorite. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. This has been Princast Gaming.